Hello guys, I'm super excited to welcome you back to my YouTube channel where I teach you how to turn your smartphone into a media tool capable of making you multiple figures online. So in this video, I'll be showing you particularly how you can design this social media flyer for the new year 2023 with your smartphone, and it's going to be very short and precise. So if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, I want you to check the description on my channel or check the pinned comment, and you're going to see a link that will redirect you to my Google Drive where you get all the resources I use for this design delivered to you. All right. So say you are on my channel, right? You're going to see this link, get design resources here. When you click on open, it's going to open you up exactly on my Google Drive. All right, you're going to be directed straight to this place. All you need to do is just long press on these five resources, tap on the three dots at the corner there, download them. Go ahead and open this folder where you are seeing the font, right? Tap on all of them, select all, go over to this place. You see an option to download, click on it and go ahead and download the font. Also, it will aid us in designing this flyer faster. All right, so when you're done downloading all the resources, I want you to come and launch your PixelLab application and you'll be brought to this home screen. Now, step one, the first step we're going to take at this point is to, first of all, configure our design to the required size. Right? So when you configure the size of your design in PixelLab, tap on the three dots at the top right corner there. You would see image size. Okay, you're going to see image size. So click here, image size, then configure it to 1080 by 1350. Click on OK. So this is the size we have. This is what we've got. Now, what I need you to do first is to start by configuring your background. Now, when you click on that element over there, click on this, go to color and select white. For your background, just select pure white. Okay, there we have it. Click on the plus button here, go to from gallery. Remember you've downloaded your resources. Okay, I want you to bring this in, the sunburst ray, increase the size so it covers all your design. Go over here to relative position, click on it, center and middle. Go to color and we're going to reconfigure this color. All right, the color is going to be F0 4C16. Okay, sorry, that's not really the color. And the color is going to be 1E 0E and 08. So that is the configuration of the color. It's not pure black and it's a bit brownish. So that's what we've got here. Go ahead and lock this design. Okay, let me delete this font. So lock the sunburst right there. The next thing I want you to do is to bring in a shape that would also form part of your background. Just enlarge the shape, go over to enlarge the shape, go to your relative position here, put it in the center and the middle, go over to opacity, right? You want to make it a bit transparent. Go and select 98. Transparency is just enough. You can now lock this in position. The next thing I want you to do is to click on the plus button from gallery, add this element here. It's called it's more like a photographic component. Bring it here, enlarge the size. All right, just watch what I'll do here. Put it in the center, enlarge the size, go over to, you're going to see erase color. Click on erase color, use this option to pick the color you want to erase. So I want to erase black. Can you see it there? Click on this and it will erase the black over there. Come over here and enable this color. Go over to the image. We want to configure the color. So we're going to configure F0 4C16. That's the color we're going to configure for this. When it's there, go over to opacity and reduce the opacity to 10. All right. Okay, just reduce it to 5. Let it not be too obvious. You can lock it in position now. Next thing I want you to do is to go ahead and bring in the image of the lady used in the design. From gallery, remember we've downloaded all our resources. So you can reduce the size a little, place it right here. Go to relative position, make sure it's at the middle. Go over to shadow. Shadow helps you give it a form of, makes it a bit more realistic. All right, so you go down here and your blur would be 5. Just 5 blur is enough. Your blur radius 5 is enough, and you could also reduce the transparency to this point. It's just enough. Can you see that? So we can lock it in position. Okay, first also adjust the color. All right, we're going to adjust the color filter of the image. Just head over here, click on it, go to contrast, increase your contrast to 10. Good, it is appearing sharper and it looks better now. All right, so if you're new to my channel, you're welcome. Do well to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on any new update I'll make on this channel. If you're an existing subscriber, you're welcome back home. It's good to have you join me in this video. So let's continue. Now all this we're doing, let me bring in the flyer we're replicating. Can you see this is exactly what we want to replicate? So far, we can move to the next thing. So let's bring in our new year. Let's configure our new year into this design. All right. So we're going to bring in font. Click on this A, color A you're seeing, this icon of A. Add your text, as you can see. Now let's add new. New is the first font we're going to add. Increase the size to 280. All right, 280. This is what we've got. Go over to your font. Now, if you're using PixelLab and you don't have fonts before, remember we already downloaded the fonts we need for this design at the start of the video, right? So click on my font. I'm going to show you how to upload fonts to PixelLab right now. It's very easy. Click on my font, select either this or select the folder. In this case, I'm going to use this first option. Go head over to where your font downloaded to. This is where my fonts downloaded to. All right, so all I need to do here is to come over and select all 10 of the fonts and click on add selected. Once I click on it, it's been configured straight into my PixelLab. What do I do next? Come here and search for, now the name of the font we are using here is Montserrat Black. All right, scroll down. We have Montserrat extra bold, but that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for Montserrat Black or Montserrat Black Italic. So let us select, excuse me, come over here, and once you search for Montserrat, you're going to see the font, the options. Click on Montserrat Black Italic. It will come up. Head over. If you're very observant, we're going to see that this the end portion of this new is cut out, and this end is also almost disrupted. So go over to padding. All right, padding is an option that helps you give more space to your design. Okay, so here we go. We now have a complete text. Now once it's selected, go to rotate and go to -3 degrees, and there we have our design. All right, copy this one, bring it down here, configure and add year. Good. And then good, as you can see this. So this is really interesting, right? Yeah, it is. I might be forced to just reduce this a little and bring it down. Good. So now let's change this color. Go over to color for the year. The color we're going to be configuring for that year will be F04 C16. All right, so we have this here. And then for this one, we're going to go for that same one that is not black, but is not completely brown, as you can see here. Now, the difference here, if you can notice, is that this yellow, the ear is behind her hair. It's not just at the top. So what I want you to do is to open the layer, hold this here, and pull it behind her. So we have something like this. Once it's there, you can select it and copy, right? When you copy, go over to your color, select this plus button and make it transparent. We don't need it to be colored all through. Go to your stroke, put it on and reduce it to 1, select color white, and there we have it. Okay, there we go. Now while it's selected, go over to relative position and we are here. You can now ensure that it rests exactly on the one behind. And so that's how we got this magic working. Okay, let me put this. Now I want us to add a level of shadow to our font. Put it on. Once you put your shadow on, go over here, reduce the transparency to this point. Your opacity will be 9 degrees. Come here, and this effect, offset X will be 10, offset Y will also be 10. All right, so there we go. Click on new. I'm also going to configure it for that. Bring this down. Your opacity is 9 degrees. Your offset will be 10. Offset Y will also be 10. And that's how we have this amazing design we are seeing right here. Now click on new and just copy. Right, let me lock the rest, the position of the rest, so they don't get to disturb our design. So when you copy that new, configure it and add new year. Okay, good. Add new year and reduce the size to 195. Go over to color and make it transparent. Remember, we're going to use the stroke only. Go to your stroke, put it on, and then make sure it's 1. Select this color, and there we go. Go back to your relative position and put it at the center. Now that's what we've got here. That is exactly what we've got here. Awesome. Let's copy and bring one down here. Let me remove this one so you see. Just bring one down. I'll just leave it behind here. Now we can adjust the brightness of this. Let's say 35. Make it 35. Good. So it's not too obvious as to distract us from the main design we are working with. All right. Now let's bring in the shape here to add more color to what we're doing. Excuse me. Okay, let's bring in the shape. Reduce the height to it's appreciable, just this level. Good. Go over to your color and bring this color here, opacity, and reduce the opacity to 70. Okay, let's leave it at 80. No, that's 75. 75 is good enough. Let's adjust this some more. Good. Lock this in position. Now this new here, you can bring it down a little. Remember, it's already behind the shape, right? Yes. So you can also go to make sure it's at the center, then hold it and pull it behind the image, and that's what we've got at this point. Okay, so you see that we're configuring this design to give us exactly the feedback what we've got here. Amazing. Now the next thing I want us to do is to add this 2023. Okay, so let's select new, copy it, and I'm going to bring it down here. Add 2023. It's a very easy design and it shouldn't take you so long, but this is a practical, this is a tutorial, and that's why it seems to be taking long in a way. So if you're an existing subscriber, you're welcome back. It's good to have you, fam. If you're new to my channel, do want to hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification so you don't miss out on any update I make on this channel to help you design better and make more money online. Okay? Yep. So let's lock that in position. Now what's left for us is to add the write-ups, right? We'll see to a progressive. This one, we've not added it. So what I need you to do is just click on text and just configure to a progressive. Okay, so bring it here. Remember, all our fonts are aligned to -3 degrees. Go over to font. You should have already uploaded this. It's called Autograph. Select it and it's here. So the size we'll be going with will be size 55. Awesome. Go to your color and of course select this one here. Put it at the center. All right, so to a progressive new year 2023. Now all that's left with this design to be complete is just to add the write-up we have under on this orange color and our social media handles, and we're done designing. Right, so click on this text and we're going to configure this. So this is the text we'll be configuring. Go to your color, select white, and then when you go over to your font, amongst the font you uploaded, search for MTN. Okay, we'll see MTN Bright Sans Regular. Click on regular. We're here. Then you can go over to size and we're going to be going with size 26. Size 26, it's the most preferred. Good, something like that. You can also put on your grid, right? This is the grid button. That's the grid icon to help you align your work better when you're designing with PixelLab. So click on it. When you click on this settings, you can configure them at the desired spacing you want. Select this option. I want it to be 9. So if that is 10, click here. You'll be able to put this at 90. It's now okay. So I'll put this just right here so it doesn't step out of boundary. Okay, now you can go ahead and copy that, bring it down here, and we'll add. Remember, we're replicating that design. So everything I'm doing is with reference to the design we already have. Okay, so if you want to learn how to create amazing social media designs with your smartphone, just like I'm showing you this way, how to come up with ideas, how to think it through, how to make it possible without stressing you. I recommend you take the flyer design course. The link is in the description and it's really going to get you started on learning how to design stunning flyers just like myself. Okay, so there we'll put in our birthday wish, we'll put in the social media handle. The next thing we can do here is to add the icons there and we're done with this design. Right, it's quite simple and I hope you're enjoying yourself in this tutorial also. So let's put those icons. Remember, I already provided them for you in the resource folder. So all you need to do is go to from gallery, go and bring in the first one, this Instagram icon. Just reduce the size reasonably and keep it. Click on this, bring the Twitter icon, and this is what we've got. Now, if you notice clearly, if you notice very well, these are resting on 2 circles. So click on the plus button, bring in this shape. All right, select here to turn it to a circle. You can bring this down now. Excuse me. Okay, click on shapes. I don't know, I'm not getting this right. All right, click on this. Let's bring in the shape, and then you can bring it just down here. Go over to your relative size and reduce the size to 4%. Reduce the size to 4%. You can put on your grid so that you don't stress with aligning it properly. When that is achieved, copy and bring this down. All right, we've copied it, and we're aligning the second circle there. So when that is achieved correctly, you can just lock the two circles while you align or you adjust your Instagram icon to rest on the first one. Okay, so let's bring this to underneath the icons. Now our Instagram handle is selected now, so I'll just position it to rest on this first circle. Great, that is great. Let's change the color to orange. There we have it. Select your Twitter icon, bring it here, go to your relative size and reduce it to 3 degrees or 3% rather. You can bring this down here, go to color, put it on and select that. So let's also lock this in position. All right, so as it is right now, we're done designing this flyer, we're done replicating this flyer completely, and I don't know what else is remaining. Okay, so you see how fast we're able to come up with this and get this design done. All right, so okay, one thing is just left. Let me, and that is my social media handle. That, let's change the color, but then this is not so significant as much as good. You can now adjust this a little, and we're there. So we have this flyer exactly replicated right here. I hope the steps are easy for you to follow. I hope they weren't confusing. I hope you enjoyed every step on this journey to create this flyer with PixelLab on your smartphone, right? So if you want to learn more on how to create amazing social media designs with your smartphone, you can click on the link in the description to get the social media flyer design course, which goes for just $4, 2,000 naira equivalent only. Okay. And of course, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and keep the notification bell on so that you get every notification that will be coming from my new updates of videos to help you design better with your smartphone. Okay. So at this point, you can just go ahead to save your design first of all, right? So click on this save as project, however you want to save it, maybe new year, flyer or the rest. You save it and then you go over to click on the same icon to download it. Click on save as image, select PNG, go to ultra and save to gallery. Now this is how easy it is to get this design done in a couple of minutes in PixelLab using your smartphone. All right, so if you've got questions, feel free to ask them in my DM. You can connect with me through my DM also, and we'll iron any challenges you're having designing with your smartphone out. All right, so thank you for watching. I hope you had a great time, and I'll see you in the next video.